Blazers' best Giannis Antetokounmpo trade offered a Bucks right now before NBA draft. The Trail Blazers could accelerate their title hopes with a blockbuster Giannis Antetokounmpo trade before the NBA draft. The Milwaukee Bucks just came off a disastrous campaign. Now, uncertainty swirls around the franchise's long-term direction. As such, rival front offices are monitoring the Giannis Antetokounmpo trade situation very closely. Among the most intriguing suitors is the Portland Trail Blazers, which unexpectedly accelerated its rebuild during the 2025-26 season. The Blazers now find themselves searching for the final piece who can transform a playoff team into a legitimate contender. Well, there may be no better opportunity than making an aggressive push for the Greek Freak before draft night. Promising season. Portland navigated a difficult Western Conference schedule to finish with a respectable 42-42 record. They established a solid competitive foundation under acting head coach Tiago Splitter. The Blazers overcame adversity and developed a clear identity built around energy, athleticism, and defensive competitiveness. Their progress became especially evident during the play-in tournament. Facing immense pressure, Portland eliminated the Phoenix Suns to secure the 7th seed. They earned a first-round playoff matchup against the San Antonio Spurs. Of course, simply reaching the postseason represented meaningful growth. Still, the series quickly revealed how much work remained. San Antonio dispatched the Blazers in 5 games. The gap wasn't necessarily talent across the board. It was star power at the highest level. That is exactly the type of problem Giannis Antetokounmpo solves, the proposed blockbuster. Milwaukee Bucks receive Jrue Holiday, Jerami Grant, 2028 and 2031 first-round pick Portland Trail Blazers receive Giannis Antetokounmpo. This proposal strikes a balance between immediate competitiveness and future flexibility. For Portland, it is an all-in swing for superstardom. For Milwaukee, it is a pathway toward organizational stability after a disappointing season. Why Milwaukee does it. If the Bucks ultimately decide to move Antetokounmpo, they will seek a package that allows them to remain competitive while also accumulating long-term assets. This offer accomplishes both objectives. The centerpiece is Jrue Holiday. His previous success in Milwaukee speaks for itself. Holiday remains one of the NBA's premier perimeter defenders and most respected leaders. Bringing him back would immediately restore a level of defensive toughness. That could help fuel Milwaukee's rebuild in the coming years. Jerami Grant further strengthens the package. His versatility makes him one of the league's most adaptable forwards. He can defend multiple positions, stretch the floor, and create offense when needed. For the Bucks, Grant would provide immediate value on both ends of the floor. Then there are the draft picks. The inclusion of unprotected selections in 2028 and 2031 gives Milwaukee valuable long-term insurance. If Portland's future takes an unexpected turn, those assets could become highly valuable pieces in a future rebuild. In short, the Bucks receive veteran talent, financial flexibility, and future upside. Giannis changes Portland. For the Trail Blazers, this is about the next logical step, competing for championships. Antetokounmpo remains one of the most dominant forces in basketball. His ability to attack the rim, rebound at an elite level, and anchor a defense places him in a category occupied by only a handful of players. More importantly, he directly addresses Portland's biggest weakness. Against San Antonio, the Blazers struggled to generate efficient offense in half-court situations. Giannis immediately becomes the solution. His relentless downhill pressure forces defenses to collapse. Opposing teams can no longer focus exclusively on Portland's perimeter creators. Every possession begins with containing one of the most devastating paint attackers in NBA history. That gravity changes everything, building around Giannis. What makes this fascinating is the fit. Portland already possesses an athletic, energetic supporting cast capable of thriving alongside a superstar. Adding Antetokounmpo would instantly elevate every player around him. The Trailblazers' young guards would see cleaner driving lanes and more open perimeter opportunities. Transition offense would become one of the most dangerous weapons in the league. Defensively, Giannis would provide elite help-side protection while allowing Portland to deploy aggressive schemes on the perimeter. Pairing Giannis with Deni Avdija up front is extremely tantalizing. Suddenly, a team that was merely competitive becomes legitimately dangerous. The Western Conference remains loaded, of course. Antetokounmpo's presence, though, immediately places Portland into conversations alongside the league's elite contenders. Draft night opportunity. Timing matters here. The days leading up to the NBA draft represent one of the few moments when franchises are willing to engage in transformative conversations. Draft picks are at peak value. Teams are reevaluating timelines. Front offices are searching for clarity. If Milwaukee ultimately admits that its current era has run its course, Portland has an opportunity to strike. The combination of proven veterans and future draft capital gives the Blazers a package that few contenders can match without completely dismantling their roster. Landing Giannis Antetokounmpo would require enormous sacrifice, but franchise-altering talent always does. Portland has already proven it can compete. The next challenge is proving it can contend. This proposed deal gives Milwaukee a respectable foundation for its future. It also provides the Blazers with a superstar who can change a franchise's trajectory overnight.